Hey, bedroom. You love this song. It's like one of the best no copyright songs. You guys are having a good Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday, right? I kind of lose my mind around these dates. You wouldn't know I had like weekend just a moment ago. I spent the entire weekend working on a video. Let me turn the music down just a little bit, which I posted on my channel. And then, in fact, I think you're the one that liked it. Little B. Um, but yeah, I think I spent that video was like an hour long originally, and it was to this may be a little Minecraft B. Dude, my friends were like, "Hey, I set up a modded server." I'm like, "Cool, I'll join, and I'll have play it when I have free time." I don't have free time. I've noticed. I'm just always jumping from project to project. But I was joining them for a little bit before this. It's the other thing. I go on tangents. I noticed. I was working on my video for like originally that video that I posted was 50 minutes long, and it combined both state management and behavioral trees with a Limbo AI. Man, I was like, okay, 50 minutes, nah. And I was talking too fast in the video. I was like, I'm just gonna. So I re-recorded the entire thing last night and edited that. Uh, and then today I kind of just did like a review of it before posting it because I wanted to make sure I wasn't like in my sleepiness do some weird editing. So I mean, it's not perfect. There's some things I wish I would have done better, but I was like, let's just get a video out, um, and not worry about perfection because perfection is what screws me over, man. I if like in 2022, I spent the entire year working on tile map video that I never came out because I was so obsessed with perfection that I ended up not releasing it at all. I even threw it out at the end, and I was like, okay, this is dumb. So, if anything, it's take your time, release what you got, and like make the next one better. Time, welcome back, my friend. We're kind of just getting into it this morning. Geez, kind of just getting into things, letting it settle. I do enjoy streaming. I enjoy all of this. I was just up late last night editing that video. Um, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I worked really hard on it, and I spent I spent so much time working on it. In fact, my whiteboard has a bunch of notes from when I was writing on it for when I was putting it together. So I hope you guys like it. I hope it works and hope it is helpful. I'm going to be doing like the behave one as well as like rolling your own state, but we'll start it with what we got. Today we're gonna I'm gonna go back and do some dialogic stuff. People love dialogic, and uh, one of the things I want to do is see about doing custom dialogues for the text messages, and I think that'd be a good one to figure out. And then I'll make it into a video as well. But we kind of like cut our teeth a little bit on those custom UIs because there's some pain points on customizing the dialogic UI that I'd like to see if we can streamline. But then we get that like note text done, work on the game, kind of just chill. So I figured that's what we would do. We started. Hey, Michi. Hello, my friend. Uh, Good seeing you, and awesome seeing you stream. Well, I went and looked at your VOD before. Hey, I looked at your VOD when you streamed last and looking good out there. Awesome seeing you get back to it. But we worked on the phone, got a little fitness app. We have to build the app experience too, but I figure I'll just focus on dialogues today. You totally should. Absolutely. Just and post it in the Discord so that I know like when you're doing it. So I can make sure to join. Let's see. What news do I have? Or things? I don't know. When so I need to plan it out. Yeah, I've learned that if I don't plan out my streams, it becomes harder to like not like stay motivated, but when I first started out, if I didn't plan a stream, it'd be like, well, what am I going to be doing? Be looking at the clock, and I'd be kind of in my head about like I was streaming. But if you have like a goal, and you're like, oh, I'm going to do this, or you know, I know you do like gaming streams, but if you were like, say you're doing Overwatch, you're like trying to hit plat by, can I do it in an hour and a half? Then it kind of gives you this fun, engaging goal, and other people can join in and do predictions and stuff. It's fun. Today we're going to try to do these dialogues, and I'm not stalling. You're stalling on how to do the dialogues for the phone. And I'm still not sure which dialogue path I want to do. So thanks. So there's the bottom up experience for the phone, and then there's the like side experience for the phone. And then over the weekend, I pulled. I posted this on Twitter. I put it in the Discord. My brother had his birthday party over the weekend. That's Spookers in chat. He's actually doing the music for this game and sound effects with me. And it was divided 50. Well, a lot of people at the party were like, do the bottom up. And then a lot of people were like, I like the side to side. So, um, and actually, it's his birthday technically today. So we'll see if he shows up or if Spookers is lurking in chat right now. I can call him out. uh, but yeah, it was kind of divided which path uh, was liked. And I'm kind of curious if maybe, like, if you maybe manually interact with the phone, it'll like come up on the side and you're doing it. And then maybe when an event occurs, like a text or something that comes up that you wanted to interrupt, maybe have it go up in the middle to be like, this is an important, like, story driven event. So I might just have a flag for those kind of things and we'll see. I haven't really committed to it. I guess I kind of want to make the phone. Well, that's why we're doing the Dialogic stuff today with dialogues inside of here to kind of get that embedded in the experience and kind of see how it feels and if it gets annoying. Yeah, I think so too. Um, ooh, look at that. He's now the state. Gee, if only there was a state video that would help me fix this issue. I bet I'm not even doing the proper state for that. The other cool part about doing those videos is it lets me like rethink about how I do things. And so when I'm building my game, I kind of come back to it and I'm like, oh, I know I should be doing this instead. All right, let's see. What do we got here for the phone? We've got, well, interact begin, phone put away. Okay. So we're calling it. I guess I did do it most array. I have these inline. I might actually move them. I liked what I did in the video, and I turned them into like the ready states. So I think I'm going to do that here. Idle ready. It's a lot of code. Well, there's a whole part of the video that I left out of 2. So you can then take the state stuff, and then you can create a file for every state. So then they have their own update and ready files. So you'd have like an idle state file and get it out of the player, which we might do because this might get big enough where there's enough code where we're like, let's not. And it's like a single line, which is kind of nice. All on inner. Oh, I'm hiding it. That's why I don't see it. This little 3 dots here. I was like, where'd it go? I hope also. So the video I made is like my demo code, and I have it posted in GitHub as well. I didn't want to recreate the entire project in the tutorial. So I did like a walkthrough of what it is to kind of get people to feel comfortable with what it is, but we'll see. Also see what the comments are when it happens. When well, not when it happens, when after a day or so, to see if people are against it. No, this is, what did I do? Oh, underscore. Walk ready. And we'll have interact pickup, so we'll just have interact event. Yeah. Interact ready. But I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Yeah, excellent. You're so, oh yeah. That's your jam. Like, it's your game for sure. I think I only play Overwatch with you. Like, I don't think I ever play with anyone else. I just, hey, no, don't worry about lurking, man. You can lurk all you want. This is a place to chill, do your own thing, hang out, ask questions, vibe. There are no strings attached here. Don't look at. Honestly, these streams are like, to me, they're like the behind the scenes for phone look at from like the videos and what I'm working on, and like kind of like the lab, as it were, for because I'm working on my games and I learn stuff while I'm doing this, and I find out what works, what doesn't work. And then I learn what I can use in a video, can't use in a video, or like learn something new that I think you guys might want to know about. And then the videos then serve as a way for me to like not have to memorize it, because then I'll be like, hey, I just look up my own video if I need to look up how I do something. Did I call it just phone look at? I said that ready, right? Ready. I know, it's like cracked me. Yeah. I have been so the games I've been playing have been more like for me to um jump into and like jump out of has been like Balatro. I've been playing a lot of that. I never finished Baldur's Gate. I've got plenty of hours in it. But Balatro has been one that I've been like jumping in. Way. Who knows? Maybe we'll move the state code out too, but I want to get to the Dialogic stuff. We should set some time to hang out. I miss hanging out with you and Corey. I also need to plan a trip where I come out to see you guys at some point. We should like some new game. Yeah, no, Power World was fun. That was a fun little setup. I know Lex has the Minecraft server, but I also know that's sometimes has to have you in like the right mindset. Uh, I'm a little tired. Yeah, phone put away. I realized this from yesterday, but it's all good. Phone put away on enter. There we go. That looks so much cleaner. I like it collapsed. And then we'll just this will be even smaller when we have dedicated files for it, I think. Oh, look at that phone look update. Phone put away. If HUD is playing and sprite sheet is not playing. HUD play. You know what? I think this might. Oh, this is funny. This might actually be player. It's an animation HUD player. Hey, okay. So I learned this today. Well, not today. I learned this over the weekend as I was debugging stuff. The animation player goes null. So all I need to say is um sorry. So I'm oh, you what? Oh, you lost. I thought you said you were lost from like everything I was saying. That game, I swear. We need a new game. I was gonna say Helldivers, but then Helldivers got stupid, mainly because of Sony. If HUD player dot current animation equals null, we'll just do this. It's a very close game. All right. So now when I look at it and put the phone away, no, looks at it. Interesting. So why phone away? Current animation. Animation. Oh, wait, no, it's the player. Okay. HUD player. It's the player animation, which is put away. Okay, so it won't ever be null. Never mind. Because it's not, it's the different player. All right, no, I was misattributing. I know the stuff is confusing. What we want is sprite sheet. If sprite sheet dot animation equals phone put away. Is it animation or is it current animation? It's animation, apparently. And sprite sheet dot frame equals 3. Double equals. Okay. So basically we're saying if we're on this current animation and we're on the last frame, let's go ahead and go back to idle. Phone, put it away. He's still... What's going on here? Player animation sprite sheet. Phone put away. Frame is 3. Look at that. Animation and frame is 3. We can go from any state. Oh. Oh. Well, duh. That's not going to work. We need to say dispatch that the state has ended. Never mind. Ooh, I bet we could do the other one. Okay, so we go pee, put it away. Okay, so he looks at the phone. Yeah. Pulls out the phone, looking at it, puts it away. Oh, that was clean. I like that. What's going on with what did I press? I pressed E. Hmm. Hmm. That's clean. Um, shoot. When so before he was staying in his like phone state, and so you see how he's looking at his phone, and when I put the phone away, he then goes and puts it away and transitions it back into the idle state. So it's a nice clean, like boom, and now it's in. What I've got to figure out now is why is it when I go to open the door, I'm in this state. I don't remember my walking animation stuff to be broken unless I broke it when I was doing this like cleanup code here. Okay, on ready, stop and set it in the direction. Walk ready, set animation direction. Yeah, I think it looks good. Because ready. All right. Interact. Interact begin. Because that's really what I'm doing. And when I interact, that would be why. See? It's all coming together. Interact ready. I didn't even notice I did that. I was probably distracted. Now we open the door. Thanks. Although this phone popping up from the bottom is not right. Well, kind of like it a little, to be honest. But Clawfoot. Yeah, this guy over here. Ooh. Oh no. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. How did I break this collision? I swear I fixed this. The amount of times I have fixed this door into the bathroom, I think it's like once. I love the dumbbells. Yeah. So it's supposed to be like his and her dumbbell set that you've got to like pick up and then interact with the journal. And we pick up our journal and now it shows up here. But what's up with the door? Yeah. How's it going, the Polska? How do you pronounce it? I pronounce it as Godot. So it's like waiting for Godot. Like, got some dough to make some cookies. Sim is just too lazy to close the door. Well, I can't even walk through the door is the issue. Um, it seems like the collision is not getting turned off. I think I need to layer. I'll take this phone HUD player. Phone body. So is there a thing that is like a border for a 2D? No gravity. I'm being spit. Like a border for 2D no gravity maps. What do you mean like a border? Like you can like prevent it from going off screen, or you can have it like screen wrap. Yeah, if you just create a collision, you can create these collision shapes and then just have it collide. And then be like that you could prevent it. Or you can tell it to know what the bounds of the screen is and then say don't let the position go greater than that and then like reset it. You can do it two ways. There's like no wrong way to do it. So maybe do like 630. Oh, 704. I can do that. Okay, so now we'll be peaking. Oh, wow, that has appeared. Good. Now the phone isn't peaking. We'll interact. I'll open the door. And it's still there, which is what it needs to be. But if I look at door west, door west, it's still doing that. So it's got four. Wait, is it an inverse issue? If I do that, it's an inverse issue. Uh, I hate inverse issues. Not really. They're actually really easy to fix. We'll go door west. We'll open up this guy. We'll check out the script. And we'll just flip them. I swear I flipped this a few times. Nice. Come into here. Open the door. Now we can go to the bathroom. We're no longer locked out. Close the door. And now we can't go in, so collision is happy. Awesome. Yes, we need to fix the hover tap there. And make sure that animation's looking good. Ooh. I still don't like how I go underneath that, but we'll deal with that later. A little sip. Also, is there a snap in place that I can make? Yeah. Like you can build it any way you want is the cool part. Since you can have it you can have an object, you can have your grid with your snap, and then you can construct it in code and have things either appear or connect together or group, and add them to children. Like you could have pieces that add to a child and say like add child. Uh, so I'd say just play with it, try to do stuff, and like start small. Try to just like get your construction figured out. I mean, for the user, snap in place. You mean like a drag and drop? There's code for how to do drag and drop where it like follows the mouse and then you can connect. I haven't done it personally, but you can. Like you can have it follow, like pick a piece, have it follow the mouse cursor, and then as you move, you can have the object snapped on like a pixel percentage, like every 8 pixels or 16 or whatever your image snapping is you want it to be. All right. Let's create the app icon for I was just messing with things on this like icon thing here. Let's go new 38 by 38. Delete this layer. I should create like a template. Copy, paste. Save. I'll do that here actually. Go app template. And then save as. Let's go with, let's build an SMS app. So we have the fitness app. We have our Twitter app. It's going to be this Pong. So the Twitter app here is called Pong, and you do like pings. So it's a ping pong. It's really dumb, but I like it. Um, and so now I want to do the SMS, and we can start building out the dialogue and conversations within the app by this. So we need to just come up with that. We need to think about what kind of icon we're going to use. We can do maybe like a dark blue. And then I think maybe there's usually that like messaging. Let me see. Where's my phone? Let's see what my text message looks like. Yeah, kind. I mean, we could like round out the corners a little bit, and that kind of looks like a shark fin. Like the little speech bubble. So it looks like what we need to do. Oh, you know what? I did this wrong. I need to put this on a separate layer. New layer. All this icon. Do something like that. Again, look at my text messages for reference. Goes down and kind of like a fin, I guess. Boom, boom. Something like that. And then it's kind of maybe one. Yeah. I think that looks like a good text messaging. What do you guys think? Should I do that? Should I add like a little S or something in here? I don't really think I need that. I think we all kind of know what a text message app looks like, I think. A phone app. Sprite 2D. Go with SMS app. Did I save that in the right place? I hope I did. UI. Apps. Health. No, I did not. Save as. Oh, I put it. Yeah, that'd be the wrong place to put it. Assets, 2D, UI, apps, SMS. I'll fix that header bar too. We won't do it right now. Curious if I want. Then focus will be empty. Just curious if that is better. We should do a button, and then clicking it. I don't have to write my own like find where mouse is, create a click event kind of thing. It'll just give it to me for free. Granted, I don't have anything added to it for animations. We did it for the journal. Do I have two journals? Material, new shader material. Let's load our outline. Not the bongos. See, maybe black. We could do the white still, and just with the margin, it kind of is a little like tap thing. Even if it was zeroed, and you do that at like 0.5. So we could have it where like we set the shader param to 0.5 on hover, or even on click. Who knew I was going to be doing like a mobile breakdown today? Like realizing, okay, let me see. When I tap it, what kind of happens? Close my apps. Hmm. Kind of comes out from the center, and I guess you could do it any way you wanted, but thanks. I'm trying to think about how I want to do it. I'm probably gonna have to create state for my phone. So this is the foreground state, and when you click an app, it goes into um like the phone app. It goes to like an SMS state or the fitness state. Like each app has their own like behaviors. But I think it's time we get into some design here about how we want to do this. Let's take a screenshot of this guy real quick, just for reference. Then we're gonna come over to a spot over here. All right. Nope. Let's say let's see, maybe like state. We've got foreground. Pretty sure that's what we call it in the mobile land. And then it would basically be like app state. And you would have your ready, which this could play the like launcher screen. So if you take like your phone and go to like your SMS or your apps, and you um if you were to close it and then like open up the app for a split second, you should see the like little launcher, and then it goes in. And so I'm thinking the ready would be the launcher, and it'd basically be like this with icon in the center. Then you'd have your update. Is the app experience, but in this case, if we're thinking it's the SMS, probably have like, you know, like your contact person's profile picture. I guess it's more like this is a thread. But anyway, but that's a threat. I see they still haven't fixed that bug. You know, I don't do scroll bars, which is fine. I wonder if we should do special call handlers, because once you have here and then you have these threads, you basically have to build an app within an app. So I want to be able to click or like tap. You know, something like gonna be like, yo, wanna hang kind of thing. That'd be funny. Uh Yeah. I don't think I've told you what game I'm like, what kind of game I'm building. Um, but it is a psychological horror game, actually. Um, about mental health and so you're like a doctor who's seen a lot of shit. You're trying to get your residency. You're also kind of going through some stuff. Um, and you have to use different therapy things and there's going to be like boss battles for overcoming different emotional things like depression and rage and fear and stuff like that. And so makes sense you have your phone. The idea is you're on like I think Thanksgiving break and you've got a doctor friend who you's like, hey, I'll take this holiday. You're going to take the Christmas holiday, that kind of thing to give that kind of background. But you can use your phone to text and get like lore information. But there's like a like reality isn't really what it seems kind of thing going on, where as your like days go by, the place is going to shift a little bit. You'll have like a perception ring, which is supposed to be kind of like, you know how when you're like you can go nose blind to things when you're with it for so long, you don't know things are dirty or like things smell if you're in it for too long. And so there'll be like a little perception ring where things look good, but outside of that ring will be like reality. And so scary things will be out there. And as stressful events happen, that perception ring shrinks until like you end up having to do like a boss battle because you're then facing reality. So, uh, yeah. But I think moments of levity help in that regard. So we need to know how big that is. Wild data's appealed. UI size template. New layer. Hmm. Wonder if I should make it just a little bit bigger. Oh. Launcher. Then let's go ahead and save as. We'll go like main. Let's see if we can get like a standard setup here. So this is like main. So every app will have like a main phase. Because it'll be like, let's make this larger. Launch. Main. Exit. Do something like that. I can store all the dialogues. Will be in here. And I think on the foreground, we should be able to have um, like a, like the notifications appear. And have it animate. But then all those conversations get sorted in there. I think when this happens, is the way Dialogic will work. And this will like reach into Dialogic's dialogue history and like display them. Thinking. Gotta think about it for a second. Mm. I think about like notifications when they appear. Hmm. We can do the animation. We gotta make sure to do like the Dialogic setup too. Let's go look at the docs real quick. We can build our own, yes. Well, I think I'm one of those people that just likes to just throw it out there and see what we get and like refine it. I might even give. I've been state crazy, but now that's much easier. Then we can have whatever app state if we wanted. Yeah. Okay, this is actually the main, so that's fine. It's actually what we want. And then just using my phone as kind of inspiration, honestly. How big is that? This is 17. So we know at the very least I need to keep this for that header bar. What do you guys think? Should we do like, ooh, that's too large. Should we just call it SMS? Or should we give it some funny like texting name. Like there are different text apps out there. Funny. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of going with that theme. Like my Twitter app in this universe is called Pong, and you do pings. So, hey, Fishy, welcome back. Or I know it's been a while, but hey, how's it going, man? Or woman, or either. I I respect it all. Uh, yeah. So we've got ping pong for our Twitter app. What should we call our SMS app? Like my Android one's called Textra. So, ooh, you're studying a star. Did you do dish the classic one for the pathfinding, the just DJ or whatever that algorithm's called for the pathfinding? My brain is broke. I bet. Stuff is serious. Smaller. Yeah, when I go into like full research mode, it becomes like an overload, and you're like, I don't know. And then I get that brain break feeling. Then you need like a break. This app is stark black for its background, which is interesting. What should we call this app? We got. Do you have any ideas, Michi? New layer. Let's call these threads. Oh, like kick. What if you did like punch? It'd be jab. I know. Names are hard. Yeah, there's um so and it's kind of funny. Um so funny enough, I know this is white. Sorry to scare everybody. That's hugely like insane. Wow, that bright light is crazy. Ooh. Um but Jabber was the original message service on like XMPP. So it's the old God, it's so bright. Kill me. I just killed everybody today. My eyes. Um, but yeah. I almost feel like if it was jab, we'd also maybe like a punch, but I don't know. Smash could also work too, but jab is kind of cool. How's that look? Doesn't look bad. I realize we'll probably want to put. Where's my game? Put the names underneath. SMS is also good too. So and my eyes, I feel still dead from that sight. Yeah, I think I want to enter. I need names, like random names, or even like numbers too for like your payment is due, but like you get random text messages. I just want to try to fill this up with like random names. It's like go like Thomas. Yeah, we'll go there. Yeah, we'll do that. Lee the official crat. And then we'll go with white. Oh, that doesn't look good from a size. There you go. White. And then on. Let's new layer text. On make it just a little bit bigger on there. I hate that it changed. Doesn't if I said it, it always uses the ones here. Yeah, it was funny. uh, what is the last message that they sent and at what time? Anyone can give me that. 6:32 a.m. Ooh, this might not look good on pixel format. I might have to change fonts. I think I need a mono font. that didn't work. It doesn't look like text at all. What's going on here? That's the worst part about this text. Like every time I deal with Aseprite, text is just so hard for some reason. It's a good font. Does anyone have a good font? See impact. I guess that'll work. Hmm. Well, maybe it needs to be underneath at the bottom corner. Can I make it smaller without it going too crazy? Oof. Maybe there's a better font. 10 is kind of hard to get a good. Okay, maybe we're cooking. Nope. Yeah, I think 10 is probably the smallest we can go. We can go just a little bit lighter. We can get rid of this to find a good font. And there should be a little bit of a margin. I think these can be closer together. Yeah, I'm going to put it at the bottom. So we don't want it to be this. Let me see if PC Senior works. How huge that is. I don't like how like it gives a huge um like spacing. It's the one thing I don't like about this font. Yeah, I think. Words are too close together now. Maybe this needs to change. You see what that would look like. I will go with 12. All right, so Grizzly font isn't that great. Impact. Eek. Font is always like hard. Ooh, look at that. I like that. I could do. Then maybe we can go back to the other one. I'm still gonna keep that name, by the way. Let's just try to make room. Can we make it smaller? Hmm. If if this stayed white. Heck, I wonder if I can get. Let me see how far I can get in this. Ooh, well, let's go. 12, was it? Yeah, I bet I could do it. Okay, and then I want to go. I want to go with like a gray. Let's go with 16 with. Let me just copy this. Why doesn't that look as good? Uh, there. Maybe the whole thing just needs to be just a little bit bigger. I don't like mixing fonts. We'll have to fix that whole font issue. Yeah, so the icon probably needs to be centered in between. Okay. Give me another one. A name, a time, and a message. See if we can. Kind of want to make sure I get this feel looking right. Do like a bunch of numbers. And then that was this one. Hmm. Ooh, yeah, I'll actually use this one as an example. Then we'll go like has been delivered. Okay, so obviously like, delivered has to be like a different line. Do that. Make it white. Again, let's make it white. We put this on a separate line, didn't we? Okay, I mean, that doesn't look horrible. I'll have to deal with fonts. I think I'm going to remove this song. But I want that. Yeah. All right, I like this song. Okay, so I like the way this is set up. Even this one just has a minimally, and I can just scroll through. Hmm. It just feels like we can do something better with it. I don't know why. It just feels. I don't know. So like, oh, let me just export it. Like, just isn't. I don't know. There's just something missing. I can't. I might not be a great artist or designer, but it's like something feels off. It feels. I don't want to say like amateurish, but it's also there's just something off about it in the design. I wonder if there's any inspiration we can get. Let's see. Uh, like a user interface, maybe? Do they have like menu? The other thing we can do is look at the game UI database. So it's super useful to get like references and like inspiration and kind of like just check because there's some things that are like super easy. Like things will look really simple, but a whole lot of thought went into them, and it just looks clean. Uh, UA style pixel. Mm. Like even see how like this has a nice little fade. I like how clean it looks. I'm using like dialogues above the person. Nice pixel, but okay. I guess we need that. Yeah, I don't want that style. Nice. Man, I played Comic Zone as a kid. Freaking love that game. Okay. Well, here's some. Hmm. I mean, I just like to see how they kind of put things together. Hmm. I think it's the mixture of fonts that is screwing me over. Huh. Who's got dialogues of multiple styles? He's got one that's like this, and then the ones that are above. Huh. Ooh, this is actually kind of like my journal setup. Granted, but it's just like the way get the gang crossing souls. That's cool. I I might want to play this game just for research reasons. This is really cool. From the default for toys. I've never heard of this game. Crossing Souls. Hmm. Metroidvania style. Okay, I want to stay on there, but I also want to see if I can just find. I just don't want a mobile game. I want. Uh, do pixel art? Hmm. No, I don't know because it just highlights it. That's called an OCR is the text. What the heck am I reading? Yeah, this is kind of exactly how I want to build. I like some of the setup, although we don't need a scroll bar, I think. But yeah, they've got a little shadow. Oh, Life is Strange too. I don't think there's anything else I could use for like. Is there anything else? Is there any, like, context that I could use that are as part of these filters? Like labeled as or meta? We can try story novel. Oh, that really limited my options. This is basically the same one I'm doing here. Under hero. That's a fun way to do it. Hmm. Yeah, dialogue and choice. Ooh, Zelda Link to the Past, my favorite game. My favorite Zelda game. Uh, all my filters are really. This is dialogue choice. What if I turn off pixel? Hey, good night. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. This really is a triangle there. Could do those. A wild ad has appeared. Avoid blur, brushes, and blurred gradients. Yep. Mm. Bounce around a row of pixels with bigger ones. This makes me just want to make a little game like that. So even though it's 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, it's because this has a 3 and this is 1. If you bring that up, that becomes 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Just want to. I need like a text message, maybe. Is there like a? Nope. Message. I guess we could use that one where we had like the phone from Stranger Things. Oh, hey. Hey, Bear. Sorry, I was kind of distracted. How are you finding Dialogic? I tried it in a prototype, but didn't really get a grasp of its basic flow. Oh, wow. This looks awesome. Yeah, Game UI DB is amazing. I'm sorry if you. I, I've been kind of like stuck in there, so I don't know how long. I was kind of like, didn't realize how long you've been here. Um, I don't mind Dialogic. In fact, I have a video on Dialogic that I have on my channel if you're interested. Um, I use it. It's all right. I use it for this like journal. So I'm trying to get work on the text message of the phone, but basically when you click on this, okay. So you pick up the journal, and now the journal shows up here. And so now I'm working on it where you click on the phone, the SMS, and the idea is your SMS has it launch. You've got your threads of messages with like your text and like the I want to have the custom Dialogic. You can have it show up on your phone through like a notification. If you're interested, let me pull up this here real quick. Yeah, so you can at youtube.com/@hexsplit learn Dialogic. Oh wow, it hit 10K, sweet. And I just posted this one today. Um, so this would get you started. Yeah, no, don't worry about it, man. Like when you're ready to jump into it, this has been like very popular. Um, even Emil from Godot group was like, good, he complimented it. Because that was the thing. It was so hard where I did a whole 2 hour, it was like 2 or 3 hour stream on just breaking down Dialogic and like figuring it out. And so 3D dice rolls into Dialogic to a DD. Nice. That's awesome. Um, so now I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. And mainly yeah, I don't use any add-ons. I suffer. I was like that for a long time. I was like, I'm not going to use any. And then I was like, why don't I just try this stuff out? It can be a little overwhelming. Like, I don't recommend just finding a million add-ons, especially since they do change things and they could break. But if it makes it easier, why not? Yeah, works for your workflow. Exactly. And also, I was like trying to get this deadline auto version number, got me started with add-ons. Nice. Yeah, I don't even version. I should totally version, but I don't. I don't even commit fast enough. Like I should be better about when I commit and tag, but I don't. Um yeah, I'm just like my problem is this style of what I drew here. It's very prototypey. It's very simple and I know I just need to iterate on it. But when I compare it to like even this style looks even the phone looks better. And it's so simple. My version number is just my number of commits. Nice. It's not bad. I like simplicity, honestly. Um, but yeah, I think I'm just overthinking it, and I should just start, and we'll go from there. Because then, Dialogic. if I create a custom and then I initialize it in the scene when I have a text come out, I also got to figure out how to tie it into the phone and make it when it's like visible so that when you say get a text, I want this to be like something happened and then it would show up and like have the notification appear. And you can click on it or you can click on your app. Uh, let's see. And then I wanted to. I should honestly, I should just be like, all right, here's the icon, here's the main, and just we should just start building out the experience. Too much planning makes me get into analysis paralysis. Ground launch. We can just state it. We can do put the state machine on it. Just throw a state machine on it. Now that that's super easy to do. I guess you could have should be a behavior. It's possible we could do a behavior tree. Anyway, I think I could add like a notification aspect to it. All right, so let's just do it. Let's just let's stop stalling. Let's just do it. Close those tabs. Let's just go phone. I don't have classes. I don't got anything on it. Got a phone? Heck, we'll even name it a phone. And we'll init our state machine. HSM equals dot new. Let me just open up the player as reference. Even though I worked on this all weekend for my video. Yeah, we need to add it as a child. That was the other thing. Add child HSM. And we need to say HSM dot initialize on self. And then HSM set active is true. And then var foreground state equals nude equals limbo state dot new dot named foreground. Call on enter. We're going to call it foreground ready. So we'll render apps screen. Then what's it mad about? Okay, it's not. Sometimes I hate that it doesn't actually tell you the syntax back, where it's like, hey, the IntelliSense. Or drowned. How about foreground? And so this is the update, which is basically this state's physics process. I haven't decided if I wanted to stick with the button style or the node 2D. I like the sprite 2D. We can try it. We'll see. Again, I'm mixing UIs, but I think we're just trying to make it work. At the end of the day, it's like, let's just get it working, and then we'll make it better. Back in the day when I first started in development, one of my first corporate jobs, my boss at the time taught me, like, first get it working, then get it working right, and then get it working better. Man, it's really just not liking. My autocomplete is just completely broken. Might help if I'm not tired. There we go. Again, I spent a lot of the weekend working on that video and staying up late. There's a good chance I might not stay too late tonight. I was kind of hoping I get further, but see if we can get maybe this started. We're going, so it's foreground, and I think it's like launch, foreground, launch, main, exit. Okay. But I also want to get this game demo ready. Actually, I do a column in there. Launch ready. Oh, I can't believe it. The end of the month is like already upon us. So every month, I do a like goal video, and we also on stream review last month's goal video of like where we are, what we want to do in a month, what we want to accomplish, stuff like that. And we share it on stream, and then we make a new one for the following month. And so that'll happen Friday. And I usually I bounce between like the last day of the month and like the first of the month based on my stream schedule. I stream Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And since Friday is the 31st and the first would be the day off because it'd be Saturday, well, day off, the day I don't stream, um, we'll do it on the Friday. And Friday is a good day for streams and like those kind of stuffs anyway. So We'll see how much I can push this. Nice. Okay. And pass. Okay. Now I want to say, what is the default? Initial state is foreground. And then we need to actually add. I want to say it's hsm.addChild. Add child foreground state. Launch state. Main state. And I wonder if I can use the exit to like just do the dispatch to have it close. That might just work. I might not need the exit state. Because that really is a dispatch event. Okay. Okay. Stay awake. We can do this. We will make cool stuff today. That is the whole point of why we're doing this. Add transition. We want to go from foreground to launch and call it app launched. And then be able to go from launch state to main state. And call it like app init. Why not? Add transition main state to foreground. App closed. Okay. Start with the two apps here. We've Got our phone player, which has no animations yet. Set a child node. Let's call this one. Yeah, set a SMS app. Experience, maybe. Let's call this launch. Assets, 2D, UI, apps. I guess I should export. We'll call it launch SMS. Ooh, I like this song. Yeah. Hey, Loki. Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Welcome in. We're trying to build a phone app, actually. And trying to use Dialogic with it too. So what were you working on? I'm assuming you're working on code or something like that. Working through the to-do list. Like a to-do list of things, or you are building a to-do list. Both are not out of the realms of possibility. I've built myself my fair share of to-do lists, so I have to ask. Let's let's play a song. A good song. Where's it? Doop doop doo. There it is. Get some stuff around the game, both completing things and adding things to the to-do list. Yeah. I know sometimes I feel for everything I cross off on the to-do list, I end up adding. Okay, no, I think that looks good. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and be on SMS button down. I want to pass in the app that we're launching. I guess we could be like far app. Completed 2, touched on 3, added 3. Yep. Yep. Sounds right. That's just the way of it, I think. Oh. You know what? I'm probably going to just create a state for it. I might have to just say like SMS state. Hmm. No, kind of. No, 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 no. I know what I can do. We can call. We can use a completion handler or an event handler. I think. Um, I think we can pass in. So I'm trying to build like our app. We have a phone in the game That's where a lot of the things are going to take place, messages, and you can check like you're going to be checking your heart rate, um, and a couple of other things. And I really am trying to limit the number of things. Like I have three states. I've got the foreground, the launch, and the main. These I'm trying to make it where I can be like, this can launch the state of each app. I really don't want to have to create a pair of states for like the fitness health launch and then the SMS launch state and then the health main state. Like, but as soon as I start doing things like here I am tracking state of like, what is the active app? Well, okay, and that's very state like. Again, back to what I've been told before. Just make it work. And then make it work right later. And I'm thinking we'll go active app equals apps dot SMS. And then we'll say HSM dispatch app launched. And then here we would say match on active app. One being health. We'll need reference to the phone player. Animation, not animated. And we'll go with phone player dot play. This will be launch health. Even though we haven't defined it, it's still not going to matter because we aren't actually implementing that yet. We're focusing on the SMS one. Launch SMS. And let's go ahead and create a node 2D. And we'll just call this guy main. And just working through my thoughts on this. I think I should add like make this a button. It goes back to the foreground. Okay, and then I'm going to make it the image, but then I'm going to change it later to be elements. I just want to get the flow figured out. Ugh, I swear, every time I look at this image, I'm like, I really need to improve that. I'll improve it. Okay. Main. Oh, main threads. Sure. Show main SMS. Okay. So I've been looking at the way my phone, it kind of just appears. So I wonder if I even need I think it looks better than just appearing. Uh, Even if it's only, 0.3 seconds, it's technically enough for visibility. Yeah. If I do that, and then I run. Okay, so if I were to run it backwards, I can exit it. Hmm. Okay. 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 So then, launch update. Active app. Not play. Domain. Health. Play. I swear. Also gonna be so happy I'll be done with the whole Mac keyboard layout. I can stop using it June 1st. If phone player dot current animation doesn't equal null, then this way it's doing the launch animation of some kind. I don't like to have it nested. Okay. Let's test that out. Oh, we need to set it to that state. Goes there. All right, so resetting. We need to have there's a lot of period of time that's not doing anything. Let's try this again. And then I click on the SMS. Mm. No Wi-Fi. Yeah. Uh, Apple have it when it's in there. And I didn't add it to it. I plan to add it as its own element that would change based on the app's color. All right, player. All right, dialogue, player animation. HUD, phone player. Current animation is null. Phone active app is 2. Is that what I did wrong? It is. Ha. This is 1, 2. That's what's going on. And we'll hit P. Click on that. No. Oh, hold on. What I should do here, honestly, is HSM dot dispatch appinit. And let's just see if it's like is not null. Wild ads. Domain SMS. Maybe it'll work. We'll see. Phone anim is not null. What is it? I guess I assumed it was null. Just find out what it is. Is it just empty string? Could be. We'll see if that works. True. Okay. Not a perfect place for a unit test. There we go. And then we can take it out them. I think if we hit the button here or you close the app or close the phone, it should just close it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just call it the home button. Hmm. I think I want this to be able to happen from any state. We should be able to close no matter what. Just say equals none. Mm. What I'll do here. Foreground state. I guess it would be foreground ready. Okay. Play it backwards. then just have it. Just want to reset the animation player. Do I just play reset? Is that all I need to do? I want to say it is. I'm gonna like look at people's comments on reset. Yeah, apparently I can just run it. It plays automatically on load. Okay. All right, and then I think let's call it dismiss phone. And in fact, you know what? I'm just going to call it close apps. And then I'm going to put that there. And then on player, when I put the phone away, I have access to the phone. I should be able to. So then we can close the apps and put the phone away. Technically. If I can do this and do this. Oh. Mm. And then if I press P, null on instance. Okay, well, let's find out what's up with that. Yeah, that's not right at all. Okay, that's new. It gets really bad at determining though unless you have it like open. Okay. It does it. I just want to fix the whole reset thing. Okay. Oh, now I can't. Look at that, the buttons are frozen. Hmm. Wonder if I even need to call reset. Kind of. So why when I click on player? What's HUD player? Phone player reset. Home button. SMS. It has its. Interesting. Ah, that is why. That's launch. Zero, one. There it is, the bottom. Okay, so that should work. Nice. And if I close it, it goes away too. Okay, no, cool. I like that. I have to put the Wi-Fi thing back, but we can make that an element. Neat. Okay, it's coming together. The question, of course, is how do I want to pull the Dialogic into it for the text messages? Also need to get the whole text thing looking good, honestly. And I only want it rendered within like the element here. And if there's a notification, which is what I wonder if when there's a notification, you can put like a little SMS thing on the bottom there, like over the um for the like phone icon down there to kind of show that hey, you should we could change our icon too. Yeah, it's been a long day. There's this one. Yeah, those are for controls. Was there another one that had like call outs? It's the modern UI. Why is it content? Their buttons, holders, items. Maybe it wasn't in this book. I just sworn it was. Generic. Mm, wasn't these. These are all modern interior stuff. It was like a patience. No. It was like it had like little icons on top. And maybe it was in that UI and I was just missing it. I think so. Because they were like little icons with like different faces. Maybe I downloaded it, but I never put it in my assets. I mean, it's totally possible. I need like an asset library of my own so that I can like everything I've downloaded that I have. I just need to put that at a place I can get to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be like, oh, did I download this? Go and download it again. Yep, that's just the inventory book. Still buttons. Is that it? Apparently I didn't extract it. We're gonna extract it. No, apparently I already have downloaded this before. No, these are not it. They look cool, but these are not it at all. Mm. I think I'm gonna take like a time and just go through and put all my assets in a place. Then I can just kind of go through them. So I just go into things and I'm like, where'd I put this? This might be a good example of being like kind of at my limit today. I stayed up way too late getting that video ready. I spent all weekend and then I like re-upload. Like I had to re-record late because there was parts of it I didn't like, and it was like 50 minutes long. The first version, because I combined two things. I'll let this ad get done, and then so I don't want to just disappear while I'm on an ad. Okay, I'll wait till the ad comes back. Do do. Yeah, I just don't know what happened to it. I could have sworn I had a UI that had little like faces, and I think there was like one for like a message, and it would be cool to put it over the uh the phone when you get an event. I guess not. If I don't have it there, I'll still go find it. On ad. Bezos. I don't. Bezos, you can't take too much from me here. Welcome back. I'm gonna switch the song, and then I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna get my assets figured out. I was up way too late working on the videos over the weekend. Uh, I also want to kind of solidify the plan for Dialogic, for how we're going to get it in here with the phone. So I'm going to work on that a little bit tomorrow and like kind of have a plan of attack of how we're going to do that before the stream. But I think we made a lot of progress. I'm super proud what we have here. It looks good. Uh, now, and then we can play with that. We can then build the health app, but I want to get the Dialogic dialogue working, because normally we have, when you like wake up, we want like a text message to appear because we used to have like a note on top of the journal, and it just makes more sense that your significant other is going to send you a text, uh, and we're going to do that and have it appear here. And so main events with your phone that require like an event has occurred pops this up, uh, And we could play with the different styles, whether we want to have it show like shaking or something. And then you bring it up and the dialogic event starts. But I want to we'll work on that tomorrow, get that working, and then we'll try to get the app workflow solidified. And then let's see if we can get the day one interactions figured out. So I think that'd be really cool. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to call it a little early. I usually go to bed in like 20 minutes from now, but I think I'm just tired. So I'm having a hard time thinking of things. And I need my sleep so that you guys get an awesome stream tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, 8:30 Mountain Standard. I do have a new video I posted today on state management. Feel free to give it a whirl. Give me feedback. What did you like? What didn't you like? I'm trying to get better at this. And yeah, really appreciate all the support from all of you. You guys are awesome. You guys have a wonderful night, morning, evening. And as always, stay awesome.